Hi YouTube, my name's Jeff and I run a website called vegelcar.co.uk. I take ordinary waste vegetable oil, I clean it and I run my car on it. I had a question sent through to me via my website the other day from someone saying, have I come across these strainers, these sieves that can be used to clean waste vegetable oil? And yes, I have, and I thought I'd do a quick video to cover the subject. So have I come across them? Yes. Have I purchased them? Yes. Do I think they work? Unfortunately, I would have to say no. I don't think they work, and I dare say that's probably quite controversial, particularly amongst the people that actually sell them, as you can buy them on eBay and possibly Amazon and all sorts of places. But I just don't find that they work. I really don't. Um, I'd better clarify that I'm talking about the flat-bottomed variety of strainers and sieves here, and the sort that you can see in this image here. You can get them where they're sort of built into buckets, and you can get them like this that they're quite narrow sided, and this variety can actually stack one on top of the other, and that was the idea I bought into. I thought, what a brilliant idea. You can stack them one on top of the other, so you can put a coarse one and then a medium one and a fine one, let's say 1,000 microns and I don't know, 500 microns and 200 microns and 100 microns, and so you pour the waste vegetable oil in at the top through the coarse medium, and it passes through the medium through the fine medium, and passes out through the bottom nice and clean. And isn't that a wonderful idea? Unfortunately, I found it didn't work. If it worked for you, then I can only assume that your oil was warm and mine is just room temperature. I don't believe in heating the oil, because that just liquefies the fats. So working at room temperatures, no, it didn't work for me. And the reason being for me is quite obvious, and that's because we're dealing with a flat bottom filter. Now, why is this obvious to me and not to the manufacturers? Well, I don't know. But it seems so clear to me that what happens is you pour the waste vegetable oil in and it's mixed up, it's waste vegetable oil, so there's all manner of particulates and fats contained within that liquid, and as you pour it, it coats itself evenly across the surface of the filter and forms a nice thin layer, and the oil seeps through nice and quickly, which is great. But as it keeps seeping through, it's leaving behind the big deposits, which is what we want it to do because it's a filter. But as it leaves these big fatty deposits behind, they start to clog, and because it's a flat bottom, they start to clog evenly, and very quickly the entire surface is covered with a thick gungy mess of fat or what have you, and the oil stops straining through. Now, I tried it. I would take, well, I used to take an hour, 2 hours or so, just to try and pour through 20 litres of oil, and I mean that, 20 litres of oil through these sieves, and they wouldn't pass. They really wouldn't. Sometimes I'd pour it and it didn't go through, so I'd leave it an hour and come back and it hadn't changed, and so I'd take a metal scraper and run it across the surface of the sieve, and I'd see all fatty gunge come out, and I'd remove that fatty gunge and more would seep through, and then it would stop seeping through after a few minutes, and so on. And I quickly realised that it was because they've got a flat bottom. It coats it evenly, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's the nature of the beast, unfortunately. A flat bottom sieve, in my opinion, just doesn't work. So would I say to anybody, buy them? Well, yes and no. I've been known to buy them, and I don't use them as intended, and that's because I'm a bit daft, really. I buy them. Well, that's not true. I don't buy them specifically for this, but because I bought them and I cut them up, and I turned them into cones. And as a cone, they work really, really well. And why is that? Well, if you consider the same filter, but you consider it as a cone rather than as a flat bottom, then obviously what's going to happen is you're going to pour the oil in and everything's going to be trying to work its way to the very bottom of the cone, particularly the heavy, denser materials, the fats and the big particulates. They're really going to try desperately to get to the bottom of the cone, because that's how settling works, and I'm mad on settling, as anybody that's seen any of my other videos will tell you. And of course, as all the big stuff's going to the bottom and clogging the bottom of the cone, that's fine, because higher up the cone, all the clean oil is escaping through the fine mesh. So as a cone, it works. Now, I think that some people out there, some entrepreneurial sorts, are probably saying, "Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to do that." And good luck to you. I wish I was more entrepreneurial inclined. I'd do it myself, because as a cone, it works. It really does. And if you're going to manufacture them, I'd make a suggestion and say, place the whole thing inside a funnel of some sort, and keep the sides of the sieve, the mesh, away from the sides of the funnel, so that the two can pass independently of one another. So there you go, you've heard it here first. I've just designed the perfect filter medium. So if you see them manufactured, you know who was the inspiration. Please send me a royalty, that would be really nice. But what am I saying? I'm saying it doesn't work. A flat bottom filter for me doesn't work, so don't buy them. If you have already got them, then cut them up and make a nice cone shaped filter. If you need a cone filter, if you can't find the filter medium itself, the actual mesh, then by all means do buy one of these flat bottom strainers and cut it up as I did. But to use it purely as it comes, I'm afraid they don't work. Sorry, all you people on eBay that are selling them. They just don't. They don't work. Obviously, you don't use them. So cut them up, make cones out of them, and you'll find that they're a fantastic way of filtering waste vegetable oil. And I think that's it. Nice, sweet, short to the point. If you've got any questions on this or any other subjects relating to waste vegetable oil, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. If you could subscribe, that would be great, because it helps me to spread the word of veg oil motoring, and that's something very precious and very near to my heart. So thanks very much for watching.